Hey Mavericks fans, Jason Kidd, Nico Harrison, they were officially introduced today, and if you are excited about this new head coach and GM duo, then like this video, hit that thumbs up icon. Hey, it's a new era in Dallas, got to be fired up, even if you might be a little bit skeptical, so hit that like button, and we'll jump on into today's show. You're watching Dallas Mavericks Today. I'm your host, Harrison Graham. Jason Kidd, Nico Harrison, they were finally introduced as head coach and general manager. And J. Kidd talked about a lot of stuff during the press conference earlier today, including Kristaps Porzingis and his future in Dallas. Now, he said some interesting stuff, including that he believes he's a perfect fit with Luka Doncic. I did not hear a head coach that had any intention of splitting up Luka and KP. Now, I don't really know what we would expect him to say. Yeah, we're going to explore some different things this offseason. Might trade Porzingis. Obviously, he's not going to say that, but they were very positive about him. Owner Mark Cuban was as well, and maybe, just maybe, we see Luka and Porzingis give it another go this upcoming season. Here's what J. Kidd had to say on this topic. Quote, "We're excited about KP being healthy. I think he's excited, ready to work, and I think you're going to see a different KP." He also later said he's a perfect fit for Luka, close quote. What else is Jason Kidd going to say, right? Now, he didn't have to say that last part where he's a perfect fit for Luka. He could have left that part out, but of course they're going to be like, hey, he was banged up, he's healthy now, he started to get healthy late in the year, and we believe if he's healthy next year, he can be a big part of this team. That's obviously not a big surprise. It's an introductory press conference. He's not going to, say something crazy out there like, oh, they're trading KP tomorrow. Like, they're not going to say that. So, I don't put too much stock into that, but obviously as a new head coach, he's looking at this saying, hey, if KP's fully healthy, we know how good Luka is. Maybe, just maybe, this duo can work after all. So what do you guys think? What should Dallas do with Kristaps Porzingis? Type K for keep him, type T for trade him. I still think you got to explore some trades out there. Go ahead and let me know what you guys think, K for keep or T for trade. I'm not saying you trade him just to trade him. Like, obviously, if you're going to move him, you got to replace him in some fashion, whether it's within that trade or by signing someone else, a la John Collins or someone like that. But you can't just sit back and be like, yep, we're rolling with KP as our number 2, and that's just the way it's going to be. You should at least see what's out there, see what teams are interested, see what a Kristaps Porzingis trade package could get you in the offseason. Now, Mark Cuban also spoke about Porzingis and said the following, quote, "I think Porzingis has been unfairly maligned. He did exactly what he was asked of him in the postseason." See, I've heard that a couple of times now. KP said it himself during the playoffs, and now Cuban's saying it. It's like, oh, well, we asked him to just kind of be a guy that sits on the wing and doesn't get involved. Well, that's either really bad coaching or he wasn't engaged. I don't know which one is which, but for whatever reason, they basically said, okay, Kristaps, you're not going to be a focal point in the playoffs. I believe it's because he wasn't playing that well, but now the Mavs are spending, this is what we wanted to utilize him. That doesn't make any sense considering he was a 20-point scorer in the regular season and a 13-point scorer in the postseason. We all know Kristaps can be very, very good. In the year of the bubble, he was playing unbelievable before he got hurt. The questions remain, though. Is he mentally tough enough? Can he stay healthy? That's two major things at the end of the day. At this point in time, I believe those are still major, major question marks. But Jason Kidd seems open to the idea of still pairing him with Luka Doncic. Now, speaking of number 77, you can rep Luka the rest of this offseason and into next season by getting his jersey at chatsports.com/Luka jersey. Tons of different styles and variations available for you guys. Different brands, Jordan brand, Nike, Fanatics own brand as well. Those are cheaper jerseys, so if you're on a bit of a budget, you can get some of those. Still very high-quality jerseys as well. chatsports.com/Luka jersey. We got youth ones for your kids. We got adult sizes. Tons of different ones available, not just the ones we're showing you. Go to that link. It'll be in the comments. It'll be in the description. Get yourself a Luka jersey today at chatsports.com/Luka jersey. More on Luka here. Dirk Nowitzki, who is on the NBA 2K alternate cover with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and for some reason Kevin Durant that I still can't figure out. He praised Luka recently after receiving that announcement, and this got some headlines. I found this very, very interesting because he literally said, "Luka is already better than I ever was," which is pretty high praise considering Dirk is, a top 20 player of all time, top 10 scorer in the history of the NBA. Luka's only 22 years old, set to enter his 4th season in the league. Here's what Dirk had to say, quote, "I would say he's better than me now than I've ever been in my prime. That's how good he is at 22 already." Now, Dirk has always been known as a classy and modest guy, so this is kind of Dirk being Dirk at his finest here. But when you start to think about it, would I say that Dirk is clearly has had the better career? Obviously, but I think what he's saying from a pure talent standpoint, Luka is a 6'7" point guard that can shoot the lights out of it and has incredible passing ability and is improving as a defender. So I kind of get what he's saying, but that being said, Dirk's one of the all-time greats. I mean, the numbers he put up for 21 years, it's just under 21 points per game, but he had about a decade plus of 27, 28, 29 points when he just was at an unreal clip there, and he changed the game. He made it popular where big guys could stretch the floor and shoot the basketball. Nowadays, if you're a 4 or a 5 and you can't shoot, you're not going to last that long in the NBA, or you're not going to get that many minutes, because that's where the sport has gone, and that is the Dirk effect in the NBA. He changed the way that bigs could play, and I think he changed the attitude of Europeans who used to be, these Euros are soft. Now you see guys like Luka and these other dudes taking over the league, Giannis, all these guys from Europe who are just at an unbelievable layup in anything but, level in anything but soft. So interesting praise from Dirk on Luka Doncic. I wouldn't go that far because Luka's only played 3 NBA seasons, but he's obviously a very good young player. Now, who's the better player? You Mavs fans, who would you rather take? Type LD for Luka Doncic, DN for Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, we all love Dirk, right? So I'm still at this point typing my DN for Dirk Nowitzki, but Luka's got an incredible ceiling, and he's already playing at a second-tier MVP level. So get your votes in and let us know. Get subscribed to Dallas Mavericks today. We crossed 14,000 subs earlier this week. 14,500, kind of that next milestone. Help us get there. I'll keep plugging out videos for you guys. Chase Sr. will do some as well. YouTube.com/MavsTV, Mavericks news, rumors, off-season coverage, and a whole lot more. So subscribe, share that link with a friend, and don't miss any of our coverage here on YouTube. Speaking of potential news, how about hiring Igor Kokoskov? Gosh dang it, I knew I was going to do this. Oh, it's so embarrassing. I'm just going to call him Igor K because now I've psyched myself out. The former Suns head coach, but more importantly, the Slovenian national team head coach a few years back that led Luka and Slovenia to a Eurobasket title. I'm getting all kinds of looks here in the studio. Just bear with me. Remember when the Suns hired him before the Luka Doncic draft, and everybody was like, oh, Phoenix is drafting Luka. And then they drafted DeAndre Ayton, which has worked fairly well for Phoenix. They are in the NBA Finals after all. But J. Kidd and the Mavs are looking to hire him as their top assistant. Remember, Jamahl Mosley left for the Orlando Magic head coaching job. So Igor could be next in line here. Hey, if Luka's happy, I'm happy. This clearly sounds like a Luka move to me if they end up getting this deal done. So we'll see what happens over the next days and weeks. But obviously, J. Kidd has to round out his coaching staff. Jamahl Mosley's no longer in the fold. So you got to get that stuff handled sooner rather than later because the draft is almost here and then free agency is just around the corner as well. Obviously, this offseason continues to be keep Luka happy and build around him, right? Like that's the goal because you want him to sign that Supermax, which I certainly believe that he will. But more importantly, you want to keep him here for the long term, not just this next contract. And hopefully bringing in a brand new coaching staff, some good free agents, that will go a long way in keeping Luka in Dallas. Before we sign off, will this coaching staff be better or worse than the last regime led by Rick Carlisle? Type B for better, type W for worse, and we'll see you next time with better pronunciation here on Dallas Mavericks Today.